Ballet, I often describe as my first love.
Once you do ballet, it doesn't matter how old you are, as far as I'm concerned, it stays in your soul. And it stays there.
I think ballet is this really special movement. It's something we can't even explain. We just all know with a glancing look at each other how much ballet means to us. And it's really sad when someone is so scared to step back in the studio, because it doesn't have to be a traumatic experience. In fact, it can be the complete opposite.
I was a late starter in ballet. I started ballet when I was 12. I loved my teacher then as well, but the atmosphere in the class back then wasn't healthy. There was a lot of cliquey, little groups.
Mum and Dad have always been very, very supportive of my dance. She said, you always wanted to specifically do ballet, but we put you in jazz because we thought that if you did ballet, you weren't going to be the right body type and that you might face some bullying. But I still face those challenges. And I started to become a bit reluctant to go to dance classes when I was younger.
I started dancing when I was 2.5. We kind of took a step back for a lot of different reasons. Ballet wasn't really, I didn't look the right way in regards to my teacher. She liked the pretty blonde, blue-eyed, and I was not that. And it wasn't really a confidence boost. You often felt very uncomfortable and I felt very awkward.
I grew up in the 80s, 90s where teachers were very mean and they were allowed to.
I had experiences where I would rehearse for a show and then 2 weeks before the performance, oh no, you're actually not gonna dance, we will replace you with this person. And I do get teary about that topic because, yeah, we are healing.
I wanted to get back into ballet, but also was like, I'm 21, there's no way I can really pursue it again.
My first friend of mine, she had been doing it through Georgia and just loved it. So I was like, oh, I don't know, I wouldn't know a plie from it. I just couldn't see myself doing it. But Samantha just encouraged me and she said, come on, Mum, just give it a go.
And I fell in love instantly. It was a wonderful bunch of students. It was a teacher who cared and who understood that there was a wide range of people coming back into dance.
My very first class, I was very nervous. I booked the class. I'm pretty sure I emailed Georgia like 4 times just with questions. I was very anxious. And after my first class, I told her, I can't remember exact words, but I said something like, you have created something very special.
I love her as a teacher and she understands older bodies better than other people. And see, her nana learns in the same class as me. She was actually her first student.
My nana is, is she 82 or 83? She's up there. She's getting up there. And when she decided I would like a level all for myself, I added in the beginner, the intermediate and the advanced. So Nana was really inspired to join the Balanced Ballerinas classes because she witnessed the beautiful vibe that we have within this gorgeous community.
So that made it very easy for me to come back to ballet and feel safe, because there's a lot of healing that I've been doing from when I was a kid. Even if it's 1 hour a week where I can come to the studio, it's the 1 hour where I get to disconnect from everything else, the busy working mom life.
It's better than going to the gym. Gym is a boring place. You sit there and you row on a machine. You don't have any contact with anyone. You just got things on your ears and you walk on a thing. To me, that is just boring exercise. Ballet gives you soul, spirituality, beautiful music and camaraderie. It gives you something that walking on a treadmill never will.
Ballet is just so beautiful and you just feel so beautiful. And for me, it just awakened this little girl inside of me, I guess.
Keeping active and healthy, dance has been really great for that for me, particularly with ballet because it is a slower pace because of plots. I've just found it's really helpful for that. And I just find I tend to understand my body more and how to carry myself.
Having Beau and having a baby has made me realise the importance of my classes for my mothers that come to my classes. They just need a little escape. They need a little zhuzh with their posture and a little reminder to check in with themselves.
It's also been really valuable for my mental health. When I first started, I had a lot of anxiety. Coming here has given me tools to self-soothe even.
Well, it fills my life. It gives me something to look forward to. I love the music, I love the movement. I don't have a great memory. I have trouble remembering a lot of the sequences, but it fills a void and makes me happy.
Balanced Ballerina has changed my life. I believe I'm at that point in my life where obviously my family is my priority, but after that it's ballet and then work. Whereas maybe a few years ago it wasn't like that. And I know I'm way happier on my day today. Even my husband tells me.
It's changed the way I view a lot of different things, including myself. I've got a lot more of a positive, not self-image, but embodiment of who I am.
I really wish everyone who had a traumatic experience with ballet as a child had the opportunity to join a class like what we offer here at Balanced Ballerinas, because I think it's really important that if you broke up with ballet, if ballet burned you, if ballet hurt you, that you have the opportunity to kiss and make up with it, because it will always forever be in your DNA. I think it's really nice when a student comes to class and they walk out and they go, oh my gosh, that was incredible. It was so nice to have no pressure. I feel like my inner child has been healed. That was great. I'll see you next week. And that's the best gift I can give somebody.